Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and it is currently August, and I hate to say it, summer is starting to wind down just a little bit, but there's still a few different projects taking place in the Wildwoods during this summer season, so I figured let's do a mini reconstruction or construction update before we get started. Make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to our patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them we can make fun videos like this. If you too want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below and make sure you hit subscribe because we're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of summer, so Labor Day Monday. Anyway, let's get started here at North Shore. We are currently at 3rd and New York Avenue because behind me is the North Shore, and a lot of people have been sending us messages. Why isn't this thing open? And it's a really upsetting story. As you could tell, they definitely got a decent amount behind us done, and they were supposed to be open for Memorial Day weekend, but as they were demoing the building, they found more damage than expected. Then the builders kept on pushing the date back more and more to like August 31st, and so they decided to let that company go and look for an alternative place on the island, but unfortunately they couldn't do that as well, so they put the announcement up that, hey, we can't open for this year. We have to find a new company, and once we do, we can get this thing open for 2024. We're gonna start our tour here on 3rd Avenue, and you can see that they have most of the outside wood up. And it's been up for quite some time. You can kind of see it's starting to rust a little bit, but hopefully the next few months we'll have something on it to protect it so it doesn't warp. This is going to be the main entrance. We're going to step back in the middle of the street so you can see what it looks like from here. This is going to be the second deck, or the main deck upstairs. Second floor deck. It's going to give you great views of the sunset over here. See, they did some stamped concrete work. And they added in these massive doors. Now, there's not much to see inside, but you can take a look. And if you remember, all of this was destroyed or demoed up to this building right here. Here's another view inside. See where the outline of the bar is going to be. And if you remember our videos when we were filming, we were kind of like in this alcove in here. And this is original. So this is the current situation of the North Shore. We're all kind of hoping it'll be open for summer, but hey, things happen, and I hope that 2024, when this thing opens, it's packed every single day because these guys are working so hard, and it's really upsetting that they can't open for this year. Anyway, let's head into Wildwood to Rio Grande Avenue because the new Starbucks, it's coming together. Let's go. We are now at the unfinished Starbucks coming to the Wildwoods between Taylor and Rio Grande Avenue. And as you can see behind me, a lot of progress has taken place. Figured let's do a quick little tour. As you know, right now we're standing in the parking lot. If you are looking to come to the Starbucks, you have to understand there is no inside section. You cannot physically go inside. Essentially, you got two options here. One is you're going to go through the drive-through, which we'll show you in a second. And the other option is you order online, you park your car here for 2 seconds, you go up to the window over here, you grab it, and you go. So right now, let's just do a quick little tour and kind of show you around. This is the main building. Like I said before, you can't go inside. So that means there are no bathrooms. I'll say that again. There are no bathrooms. So if you got to use a bathroom, go to Wawa. They got one over there. This little driveway here, this is going to be a one-way drive, essentially, from Rio Grande Avenue. You can turn through here, cut in front of the main waiting area, which I'll show you in a second, and then you can turn down here. You can actually stay there with the camera. I'm going to run over here. Down this way is going to be the entrance to the drive-through. Right down here. And you're probably saying to yourself, so what does that mean? People are going to be coming through the parking lot to get a line? It's kind of what it looks like right now. For example, if you're coming through, say, Rio Grande, Almost looks like if it's a long line, which a lot of Starbucks are, it could wrap down this way through the parking lot that way. I don't know how they're going to do the traffic for that. Really doesn't make much sense to me. It would make more sense. I don't even know. I just feel like this parking lot's not big enough for a Starbucks line. Anyway, we're going to turn around and look at this building again because, like I mentioned, there is no inside, but there is an outside. This right here, once it's done, at least according to the blueprints, is going to be like a seating area. Going to be a couple benches here. There's going to be some umbrellas here. On this wall, you'll see there's actually outlets. There's going to be signs here telling you the drinks. That way, when you go up to the window, which is over here, you know exactly what you're ordering, but my suggestion would be to order on the app. Just kind of pull over on the side, grab your drink, and get out of there. Biggest question people have been asking me is Starbucks going to come up with a really cool doo-wop neon sign like they kind of have? There's one in LA and a couple other places, and the answer to that is no. We've been trying to reach out to Starbucks for an extremely long time, not just me, like 10 other people, and Starbucks is just not returning our calls, and we're talking about the people that own the local branch. It's not actually the headquarters itself. No one's returning our cars, so Starbucks, don't be a sore loser. Get a really cool neon sign and join the rest of the other businesses in Rio Grande that has one. Anyway, so we're making our way here on the patio. You'll see right here, this is the main window, or the only window to be exact. If you're picking up, you'll come over here, grab your drinks, jump in the car, and then skedaddle. And this is just the other entrance. This is where you're pulling in from Rio Grande to come out. To be honest with you, the more and more I look at this, it looks like this could just only be the return to get you back in that direction. So, because this originally was supposed to be a little bit wider, because you could tell where the drop down was. It was here over. And so they made it smaller. I don't remember this being this small in the design. So this looks like this is only exiting. You can leave that way and then come through here if you're down at the window and then leave that way. So that kind of makes the waiting line a little bit shorter. Actually, I don't like that. But anyway, I want to show you over here because this will be the drive-through. This is the exit of the drive-through. So where I ran earlier, you'll enter down there and your cars will line up this way. You'll pick up your double chocolate chip frappuccino right here and be on your way. There is no official date on when this is going to be open, but looking at the progress, I mean, it has to be sometime in October. At this point, I mean, really on the outside, they have to do the landscaping, they have to finish putting in the lights and the signs, and then put the, I don't know if it's stucco or something on the building, and the inside they have to build it out. So I can imagine in 3 months, this will probably be done. So we'll keep you guys updated on this one. We've got one more project, so we're heading to Wildwood Crest to the Ocean View. We are now in Wildwood Crest on Rambler Avenue because behind me, that is the Ocean View, AKA Madison Resorts. And even though they expected their timeline to be a little bit sooner, we're now finding out they're going to be open in September. Looking at it, I don't see that. I mean, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I mean, even the lobby isn't even remotely close to being done, though they are putting a roof on today. But I figured let's go ahead and give you a little walking tour of the building, and then maybe the drone. Kind of depends on the wind. It started picking up just a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and give you a walking tour. We are starting our tour on the Ocean Avenue side of the street. And as you can see, they rebuilt the lobby. It's a little bit different than before because if you remember, this takeoff roof would just continue down this way. They made it more flat so that taller vehicles can get under here. You tell they also fixed up these units here. But essentially they built the lobby the same so far structurally. But this is a lot heavier metal than what was on there before because as you know, that was completely eaten through. Can't really cross the street because most of the sidewalk is closed off, but they've got a lot of crews working here day in and day out. Today alone, we were walking around, we saw at least 9 people. I think standing here, I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. So, but you can see the rooms are coming along. I mean, it looks really good so far. Obviously, we don't know what the insides look like, and kind of zooming in, you can't really tell either. But they ripped it down to the studs, which is why this project's taking a little bit longer than anticipated. I know someone asked me about the railings. I believe those railings will be coming down and new ones will be put in place. And as of this week, I believe they're installing the new pool too, which we'll go over in a second and share with you. Let's make our way across the street. This is where the mini golf was. It's going to be an outdoor section. And here you can see the new pole being installed. It's a lot bigger than the one that was originally here. But at the same time, this one kind of reminds me of that pool. So it could be possible that it is part of the original pool that they fixed up. But I mean, it looks newer to me. Gotta stop here so you can actually look inside. And you can see some units are still completely gutted in there. And we're gonna walk to the front of the building. Looks like they haven't started fixing up the corner pieces. See, it's still kind of falling apart. But yeah, this is a lot of work. A lot of work ahead. For those who don't know, Wildwood Crest Beach Patrol, they're getting not a brand new building, but they're refurbishing the entire building, and work has finally started. It's fenced off, and they just removed the deck right now. And hopefully in about a week, we'll see some demo crews come out here and really get busy on it. Anyway, back to the Madison. We have the Seagull, so I figured let's get it in the sky so that you have a bird's point of view of what the project looks like so far. Anyway, let's get it up. So there you guys go. This was our mini reconstruction / construction project video. If there's something you want to see in this video, it's not really actually too many projects going on, let me know in the comment section. And I want to thank you again for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Anyway, I'm Joey. I'm gonna go to the beach, which is right over here, so I'll see you later. Bye.